Are you constantly battling anxieties, feeling overwhelmed by external pressures, and struggling to find inner peace? Stoicism offers a powerful solution, a practical philosophy for navigating the challenges of modern life. But what if I told you that by addressing 4 specific behaviors, you could unlock a profound sense of resilience and control? This isn't about suppressing your emotions, but about understanding and managing them effectively. This ancient wisdom, honed over centuries, promises tangible benefits in today's fast-paced world. Imagine a life less burdened by stress, more attuned to what truly matters, and empowered to respond to life's inevitable storms with serenity. This isn't abstract theory. It's a practical guide to living a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. This guide will illuminate the crucial actions to immediately stop taking, freeing you from the chains of unproductive habits. This isn't merely an exploration of Stoic principles, it's a roadmap to practical application. We'll delve into the core tenets of this ancient philosophy, unmasking the 4 behaviors that often hinder our progress toward inner peace. Prepare to understand the subtle traps that can prevent us from living a truly fulfilling life. You'll gain insights into managing your emotional responses, recognizing what's within your control, and cultivating a profound sense of inner strength. Beyond theoretical concepts, this exploration focuses on the actionable steps to immediately implement. By understanding the 4 behaviors you must relinquish, you'll discover how to redirect your energy towards activities that foster true well-being. The benefits are far-reaching, promising a more resilient, focused, and peaceful approach to daily life. You'll learn to detach from external validation, navigate uncontrollable circumstances, and embrace the power of personal growth. The results will surprise you. Stoicism isn't about escaping reality, but about cultivating resilience within it. This profound understanding will provide a framework for handling everyday pressures with grace and wisdom. This comprehensive guide will provide you with the tools and insights necessary to transform your life through the practical application of Stoic principles. Let's embark on this journey together. In today's fast-paced world, the relentless pursuit of external validation and the constant bombardment of information can leave us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from our true selves. We're bombarded with messages urging us to acquire more, achieve more, and be more. This constant pressure can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and a sense of powerlessness over our lives. Stoicism offers a powerful antidote, a timeless philosophy aimed at helping us navigate these challenges with resilience and clarity. Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece, emphasizes the importance of virtue, reason, and living in harmony with nature. It recognizes that many aspects of life are beyond our control, from traffic jams to unexpected setbacks at work. This philosophy encourages us to focus our energy on what we can control, our thoughts, judgments, and actions. This framework provides a powerful tool to cultivate inner peace and emotional well-being, even amid external chaos. Imagine a world where you're less reactive to the daily grind and more focused on your inner strength. The central tenet of Stoicism revolves around the dichotomy of control. This concept distinguishes between those things we can influence and those we cannot. We can't control the actions of others, the weather, or the outcome of every situation. However, we can control our responses to these events. This crucial distinction is the cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. By understanding this dichotomy, we gain the power to redirect our focus away from external pressures and towards internal resources. Consider the daily pressures you face, the endless scroll on social media, the relentless demands of work, or the constant barrage of news updates. These external forces can easily overwhelm us, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate an inner sanctuary, a place of calm and resilience where we can regain control amidst the chaos. This inner sanctuary is built on a foundation of self-awareness, a deep understanding of what truly matters, and a commitment to living in accordance with our values. This understanding of the dichotomy of control is crucial in today's world. Understanding this concept allows us to consciously choose our responses, freeing ourselves from the grip of negativity and cultivating a greater sense of inner peace and well-being. Recognizing and accepting that which is beyond our control is the first step toward a more peaceful, focused, and fulfilling life. Understanding Stoicism means recognizing the power within you to shape your responses to the world. Our goal is to equip you with the practical tools to apply Stoic principles. How? By understanding and actively addressing 4 specific behaviors that often obstruct our path to inner peace and resilience. First, consider the constant pursuit of external validation. Imagine receiving a promotion at work and feeling validated only by the praise of colleagues. Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus from seeking external approval to recognizing our inherent worth. Start by identifying areas in your life where you crave external validation. Then, replace that desire with self-reflection and acknowledgement of your strengths and contributions. Next, let's address the tendency to obsess over the uncontrollable. A missed flight, a traffic jam, a delayed project. These events often trigger stress and anxiety. A Stoic approach involves accepting what's beyond your influence and channeling your energy towards what you can control. Practice identifying the controllable and uncontrollable aspects of a situation. For instance, if a delay causes stress, focus on how you can manage your reaction instead of agonizing over the delay itself. A common challenge is avoiding difficult situations. We often shy away from tough conversations, challenging tasks, or uncomfortable encounters. Stoicism encourages us to face these head-on. Start small. Choose one area where you typically avoid difficult situations. Begin with a brief, straightforward communication, such as asking a colleague about a project or acknowledging a disagreement in a constructive manner. In today's fast-paced world, the relentless pursuit of external validation and the constant bombardment of information can leave us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from our true selves. We're bombarded with messages urging us to acquire more, achieve more, and be more. This constant pressure can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and a sense of powerlessness over our lives. Finally, recognize the traps of unproductive comparisons. Social media often promotes comparisons that undermine self-worth. Stoicism guides us to appreciate our unique path. Limit your social media consumption. Actively replace comparisons with self-appreciation and celebrating your unique journey. Focus on personal growth rather than external validation. Through these actionable steps, you'll begin to see how Stoicism provides a practical roadmap for a more fulfilling and resilient life. These 4 behaviors, once understood and addressed, become catalysts for personal growth and a more peaceful existence. Consider this. A project deadline looms, a critical conversation with a loved one hangs heavy in the air, or a string of unexpected setbacks leaves you feeling overwhelmed. These are the moments where our internal narratives can spiral into chaos, leading to unproductive reactions and further hindering our progress. This is where understanding Stoicism becomes not just valuable, but essential. Imagine the pressure building as a critical presentation approaches. You're bombarded with anxieties about potential mistakes, worried about others' judgments, and consumed by the fear of failure. This reactive response, fueled by external factors, directly conflicts with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control. You're not in control of the outcome of the presentation, but you are in control of your preparation, your attitude, and your response to potential criticism. This pivotal moment highlights the urgency of understanding the four behaviors we must relinquish. We often mistake external validation for inherent worth. In this instance, the anxiety stems not from the presentation itself, but from the perception that the presentation is the sole measure of your value. Stoicism teaches us to recognize that our worth is not tied to external events or opinions. The need to abandon this external validation trap becomes particularly acute during times of crisis. A family conflict, a significant loss, or even a simple argument can easily escalate if we allow ourselves to become entangled in the emotions and reactions of those around us. This is when Stoic principles can provide invaluable guidance. Think about your own experiences. Have you ever felt consumed by anxieties that seem to stem from sources entirely outside your control? These are the exact moments where focusing on the controllable, your thoughts, reactions, and inner strength becomes vital. This is the turning point where Stoicism moves from a theoretical concept to a practical, life-changing tool. Understanding the four behaviors to abandon becomes the keystone for navigating these pivotal moments with grace and resilience. Recognizing this need for immediate action is the cornerstone of successful application. Stoicism, at its core, is a practical philosophy for navigating life's inevitable challenges. It emphasizes the importance of reason and virtue, empowering us to respond to adversity with clarity and resilience. Central to Stoic thought is the concept of the dichotomy of control, recognizing the difference between what we can influence and what we cannot. Consider a common scenario, a traffic jam. We can't control the driver in front of us or the unexpected detour, but we can control our reaction to the situation. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what's within our sphere of influence, managing our thoughts and emotions. Instead of letting frustration consume us, we can choose to use the time constructively, perhaps by listening to a podcast or practicing mindfulness. Another cornerstone is the understanding of external validation. Social media often fosters a culture of comparison, leading us to seek approval from others. A Stoic perspective encourages us to detach from this constant need for external validation. This doesn't mean ignoring social connections. Instead, it emphasizes that true fulfillment comes from within. Identify what activities or interactions trigger this need for external validation. Once recognized, consciously redirect your attention toward activities that align with your values and sense of self-worth, independent of others' opinions. Stoicism also challenges us to abandon the pursuit of the uncontrollable. The future is uncertain, and often things don't go as planned. A key step is acknowledging this inherent uncertainty and focusing on what you can control. Break down a seemingly large goal into manageable steps. By focusing on the current task, the burden of the future lessens. This translates to our day-to-day choices. A colleague's negative feedback might trigger a reaction of anxiety. Instead of dwelling on potential negativity, a Stoic approach encourages reframing the situation. Are there lessons to learn? How can I adjust my approach to achieve a better outcome? Recognize and separate the feedback from your self-worth. Further, the ability to distinguish between what's within your control and what's not is a crucial skill. If your presentation doesn't go as expected, rather than dwelling on what you could have done differently, focus on what steps you can take to learn and improve for future presentations. This highlights the focus on the present and the potential for growth and adaptation. This skill helps us accept what we cannot change and focus on our actions, attitudes, and responses. A key challenge in applying Stoic principles is recognizing the subtle ways external validation influences our self-worth. For example, constantly seeking praise from colleagues or friends might lead to a dependence on external approval. A practical strategy is to cultivate inner satisfaction by focusing on personal growth. Identify areas where you prioritize external affirmation and consciously replace that need with self-assessment. Track your progress, note personal accomplishments, and reflect on your unique strengths. Another common obstacle is the tendency to overreact to uncontrollable events. A simple delay in a project, a minor setback, or unexpected traffic can trigger unnecessary stress. A practical approach is to identify the specific situations where you find yourself overly reactive. For instance, when faced with delays, create a mental space to acknowledge the situation and focus on actionable steps you can take to adjust your plans. Avoiding difficult conversations is a common avoidance tactic. We may postpone important conversations, fearing the potential for conflict or disagreement. This can create unresolved issues and contribute to future anxieties. A practical strategy is to schedule the conversation in advance and rehearse potential responses. Begin with active listening and a focus on understanding the other person's perspective, even if you disagree. Unproductive comparisons often stem from a lack of self-awareness and a distorted perception of reality. Comparing yourself to others online or in your social circle can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. A practical strategy is to limit exposure to social media comparisons. Instead, focus on activities that foster self-reflection, setting realistic goals, and celebrating your own progress. Maintain a gratitude journal and focus on your unique journey, not others. These practical steps, when consistently implemented, transform these obstacles into opportunities for personal growth. Building these skills will provide you with the tools necessary to face challenges head-on and navigate life's complexities with resilience, clarity, and peace of mind. The ongoing process of self-reflection and adjusting your behavior is a continuous journey, and these strategies are designed to foster that process. Moving beyond basic applications, Stoicism encourages a deeper understanding of virtue and reason. A crucial advanced strategy is to cultivate a sense of perspective. Consider a successful entrepreneur who, upon achieving significant milestones, often encounters moments of doubt or fear of losing their hard-earned position. Instead of succumbing to these anxieties, a Stoic approach emphasizes a broader perspective. The entrepreneur recognizes that their success is not solely defined by their current status, but by the virtuous journey they've undertaken. Furthermore, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of accepting the uncontrollable. A renowned athlete preparing for a major competition may experience a minor injury. Facing this challenge, a Stoic approach involves recognizing that the outcome is not fully within their control. The athlete shifts their focus to what they can control: their training regimen, their mental fortitude, and their immediate actions to recover. This allows them to approach the competition with a sense of calm determination. Advanced Stoicism also highlights the virtue of living in harmony with nature. This doesn't mean passively accepting every situation. Instead, it means understanding the natural order of things and aligning your actions with a larger purpose. Consider a scientist facing setbacks in a complex research project. Instead of succumbing to frustration, the scientist recognizes the inherent complexities of research and the value of perseverance. This perspective allows them to approach the challenges with resilience and determination. Recognizing the interconnectedness of our actions and their impact on others is another advanced Stoic concept. A manager dealing with employee conflict might initially feel frustrated by the situation. Applying Stoic principles, the manager seeks to understand the situation from different perspectives. By focusing on their responsibilities, empathy, and their contribution to a better working environment, the manager fosters a healthier outcome. Consider these instances as examples of pivotal moments in practice. They demonstrate how Stoic principles become deeply personal and practical when faced with the complexities of daily life. The core of Stoic practice is to navigate these moments with clarity, virtue, and a sense of purpose, understanding that even within challenges lies the potential for growth and self-discovery. Research consistently demonstrates the link between stress and negative outcomes. Studies show that chronic stress can impair cognitive function, weaken the immune system, and contribute to various health problems. Understanding Stoic principles offers a proactive approach to managing stress by focusing on what's within our control. For instance, a recent study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that individuals who practiced Stoic mindfulness techniques exhibited significantly lower levels of perceived stress and higher levels of resilience compared to a control group. The real-world implications of understanding the four behaviors to immediately stop are profound. Consider the case of a high-pressure salesperson who relies heavily on external validation from clients for self-worth. This reliance can lead to burnout and a constant cycle of seeking external validation. However, by applying Stoic principles and focusing on internal fulfillment and preparation, this individual can improve their productivity and emotional well-being, leading to long-term career success. Expert opinions further support the practical value of Stoicism. Dr. Robert A. Emmons, a prominent researcher in positive psychology, highlights the importance of gratitude and self-compassion, which align strongly with Stoic principles. His work emphasizes the connection between a sense of inner peace and the ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. These principles are readily applicable in daily life and provide valuable strategies for managing stresses. Consider the impact on team dynamics. A manager employing Stoic techniques by focusing on clear communication and accepting that not every outcome is within their immediate control can significantly improve team cohesion. This approach fosters a more productive and less stressful work environment. This, in turn, creates a supportive atmosphere where individuals feel valued, not merely for output, but for their contribution to the team as a whole. The principles of Stoicism aren't just theoretical constructs. Their practical application has real-world implications for navigating daily stresses. By understanding and implementing these strategies, individuals can enhance their well-being, improve their relationships, and increase their overall effectiveness across all facets of life. This emphasis on internal control offers a powerful antidote to the anxieties and stresses of modern life. Now let's address some lingering questions about putting Stoicism into action. A common concern is whether Stoicism is about suppressing emotions. Absolutely not. Stoicism is about understanding and managing emotions, not erasing them. Think of it like this: a strong athlete doesn't eliminate pain, they learn to manage it. They use it as a signal to adjust their strategy. Similarly, Stoicism helps you understand your emotions, recognize their source, and respond constructively. Another question often arises: is Stoicism just for philosophers? Absolutely not. Countless people have found practical applications of Stoic principles in their daily lives. Studies show that people who practice Stoic mindfulness techniques experience less stress and increased resilience, real-world benefits for anyone. Some might think Stoicism is overly rigid, but it's about finding balance, not rigidity. A great analogy is navigating a busy street. You don't eliminate the cars or the traffic, you adjust your driving accordingly. Stoicism teaches us to adapt to circumstances without losing our sense of direction or inner peace. A final concern might be, how do I start? It's simple, really. Start with one area where you struggle. Maybe it's controlling your reactions to criticism or managing your time effectively. Then focus on a small, manageable action. Perhaps you try one technique each day and notice how you feel. Consistency, not perfection, is key. Think of it like building a house. You don't build the entire thing at once. You start with the foundation. The same goes for Stoicism. Building habits based on Stoic principles is a journey, not a destination. Small, consistent efforts build lasting results. Ultimately, Stoicism isn't about escaping life. It's about navigating it with greater clarity, resilience, and a deeper understanding of yourself. These actionable insights are designed to equip you to confidently face life's challenges with greater ease and a profound sense of control. Let's recap the core principles of this exploration. Stoicism isn't about eliminating emotions. It's about understanding and managing them. It's a philosophy that empowers you to navigate life's challenges with resilience and inner peace. We've explored 4 crucial behaviors to stop immediately: seeking external validation, obsessing over the uncontrollable, avoiding difficult situations, and engaging in unproductive comparisons. These behaviors often lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of powerlessness. By addressing them, you unlock a profound sense of self-control and well-being. Imagine a world where you're less reactive to daily stresses and more focused on your inner strength. This shift isn't about ignoring the world. It's about effectively managing your responses to it. The practical benefits are clear. You'll experience reduced stress, enhanced focus, improved relationships, and a greater sense of inner peace. Think about how much more effective you can be at work, how much more present you can be in your relationships, and how much more peaceful your daily life can be. So what are the next steps? First, identify one area where you struggle with one of these 4 behaviors. Maybe it's seeking external validation. Then, create a plan for practicing the Stoic approach in that specific area. Perhaps for a week, focus on actively redirecting your focus inward, appreciating your strengths and finding joy in personal growth rather than external approval. Ultimately, Stoicism is a journey, not a destination. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate every step forward. Embrace the wisdom of the ancients and unlock the powerful tools you possess to cultivate a life filled with resilience, clarity, and inner peace. Join the conversation, share your experiences, and let's support each other on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Reflect on this. We're not meant to be immune to life's challenges. We're meant to navigate them with resilience, wisdom, and a profound understanding of ourselves. Stoicism provides that compass, guiding us towards a life less burdened by external pressures and more grounded in internal strength. The 4 behaviors we've explored, seeking external validation, obsessing over the uncontrollable, avoiding difficult situations, and engaging in unproductive comparisons, are traps we often fall into. They're subtle distractions from the life we're truly capable of living. By recognizing these patterns and consciously choosing different responses, we reclaim control and cultivate inner peace. Imagine a life where you approach challenges with clarity, not anxiety, where your worth is rooted in your values, not external opinions, where resilience becomes your compass, guiding you through life's inevitable storms. That's the power of Stoicism, and it's within reach. The journey doesn't end here. Stoicism is a philosophy for a lifetime of exploration. Continue delving into these principles. Read the works of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Seek out communities of like-minded individuals. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. The more you understand Stoicism, the more you understand yourself. This isn't about escaping reality. It's about embracing it with greater clarity and purpose. The journey is yours to shape. Embrace the opportunity to grow, learn, and cultivate the inner strength that Stoicism offers. I'd love to hear from you. What's the one habit you're committed to changing after today's talk? Drop a comment below, and if you want to continue in this journey with us, consider subscribe and give this video a like. Let the principles guide you on your path towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. It's time to unlock your inner strength.